Hello everyone, welcome to this nice fresh cold questions and answer session. It is Wednesday lunchtime. This is where we answer the questions that have been coming in the week. You have to excuse me, I do have a little bit of a cold, but that's all it is, thankfully. So one thing I want to talk to you about this week is the power of goal setting. So it's January. This is the time where everybody likes to set goals. I know this is not the usual January now that another lockdown has just been announced, but it's more important now than ever that we take our health seriously and we start looking after ourselves. And everyone sets New Year's resolutions. I'm not talking about that. I'm actually talking about specific goals. Everybody right now will have a bit more time unless you are working more hours, NHS, things like that. And with that, we thank you very much for what you're doing for us. But anyone else who's not working or has been furloughed, been made redundant, unfortunately, will have more time free than ever. And unlike lockdown 1 and potentially lockdown 2, where people sat around and drunk more and ate more, relaxed more, moved less, and gained weight and felt rubbish, this is the time of year where people naturally have a bit more enthusiasm and want to get something out of the start of the year. So I want to talk to you very quickly about goal setting and the power of goal setting and how to actually do goal setting properly. So the idea is to follow a system called SMART goal setting. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before. So the S in SMART will stand for specific. So pick something really specific that you actually want to achieve. So when we're making our phone calls and we're talking to people and our members about their goals and what it is they want to achieve, the first thing people say is, I want to lose weight, get fit, tone up. So it's very generic, and then we prod them a little bit further, we find out a bit more detail what that means. So it might be, well, actually, I want to lose 5 stone. I do want to get fit because I want to be able to keep up with my young children or my grandchildren. And yeah, I'd like to tone up the bingo wings and things like that. And they virtually flap their arms. So people then get a little bit more specific. And it's really, really important that when you are setting your goals, you think specifically in your head of what you want to achieve. So let's use an example. You want to run a 5K, 5-kilometer run, Race for Life or something like that. And you want to be able to do that without stopping. So that's a real nice specific goal. Not I just want to get fit, but I actually want to get fit for a certain purpose. And now you've set an actual specific goal. So that's the first thing. And the second thing, and the M in SMART goal setting, is measurable. So make sure that your goal is measurable. You need to know if you are actually reaching your goal. So instead of just saying I want to lose weight, get fit, I want to lose 5 stone, you will track your weight regularly, maybe every 2 to 3 weeks, just to make sure that you're on target towards that goal. And same with the running example we used a minute ago. If your goal is to run 5K by August, and you want to make sure that you are actually tracking your distance and you're writing down if you have any stops and you're tracking how long that run is taking you and you're building up your distance that way, so that your goals are specific and your goals are measurable. So that's the S and the M. The A stands for achievable. So again, instead of maybe saying to yourself, well, I know I need to lose 6 or 7 stone, I'm severely overweight, I'm on the borderline of type 2 diabetes, I want to lose 7 stone. Set yourself a small goal first. It's always great to have that image in the back of your head of that overall vision. You want to see where you want to be in the next 12 months. That's fantastic, and that will keep you focused. But it also can sometimes be a little bit unrealistic, and that can sometimes get you down and deflated when you're having a bad week or you haven't lost as many pounds as you'd like. So you want to make sure that your goal is achievable. So set those big goals, but then set like a medium-term goal. So say your goal was to lose 7 stone in the next year. That's your ultimate long-term goal. Your medium goal then would be in 6 months' time to have lost maybe half of that weight. And then your short-term goal would maybe 4 to 6 weeks might be to have lost that first stone. And that is an achievable goal and something you can get on working on straight away. So think of it like that. And then after that, you've got realistic. So if you are not a runner and you say to yourself you're going to run a marathon in April, that's not realistic. Running 5K is also a realistic goal. Paul Beige, write your goals down so you can see them on a daily basis, put them on the fridge door. I love that. Very true. Very good. Again, it's almost like people do that with photographs when they stick it on a fridge or something like that of a size that they might have been in the past, a photo from before they had children, and they want to see that again. They want to be that, so they put it on the fridge. Every time they go to the fridge, a little bit of temptation, bit of chocolate in there, it reminds them to stay focused on their goals. So that's really good to actually see your goals, not just imagining them. So realistic, and after that, timely. So setting a specific time of which you want to achieve that goal by. I think I mentioned that before. So if your goal is to be able to run 5K by August, that is a specific goal with a certain amount of time frame that you're setting yourself up for. So I hope that's helpful. It's really important that you do set goals now more than ever. Like I said, with everything going on in the current climate, there will be distractions. There will be a little bit of times where you're going to be a little bit down and wanting to eat rubbish and drink rubbish. And we're all going to have those moments and allow it. It's part of the journey. But don't beat yourself up over it and just try and stay focused. One thing that we did with our members last year, and we're going to do it this year, especially so as people don't have a lot of things to do and there's something to do, we're going to do a live seminar, workshop, whatever you want to call it, on Zoom. And this is open to absolutely anyone, by the way, not just our members, but we're going to send an email out to our list, which is our current members, ex-members, people that might have shown interest before. We're going to post a video about this as well, but we're actually going to do a review of the last 12 months. So 2020 review, where you actually weigh up everything from how you found your family life, what you're grateful for, show a bit of gratitude, and also then obviously planning for the next 12 months. And doing this it really, really helps. So that will be something that we're actually going to run as a live coach seminar. We're going to go through it with you. We'll send you out everything you need. You can print it off and start filling it in, or you can just write it on paper, but it's better to have it printed in front of you, like Paul said there. And that's something we're going to offer absolutely everyone. So if you've been following this for a while, or you watch this later on and you would like to get involved in that, please just drop a comment in the box or send us a message. But we're going to post about that again as soon as that is ready to go. We're just getting the final touches on that now. We will do probably in one evening next week, we'll do a live seminar and we'll get all that done and help you set some goals for the next year. So I said this in my thing the other day, don't use this now as an excuse to fall backwards and go backwards and let it beat you and get you down. It is January. It is the time to set new goals, albeit a little bit different to most Januaries, but just try and stay focused. And again, we're always here for support. If you ever need anything, just reach out and we're always happy, guys. So all the best, and hopefully I will speak to you very soon.